Hello, I am Valentino Dor, the solo founder and developer of the local universe, and this is Ask the Dev. King asks, when is the closest update and what is coming with it? Skins, features, etc. Well, King, I have a planned update that should be launching this Friday. With it will be coming several new pets, some new social features such as broadcasting, as well as the return of warping. I'm very excited for these features, and I spent a long time trying to get the UI perfect so that it feels really good. But again, there will always be more to perfect. Dylan asks, can you record a bouldering session, please? I can attempt it, Dylan. I can attempt it. Blue asks, Tino, do you like spaghetti and meatballs? Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of spaghetti and meatballs. If I'm going to have some sort of pasta, it most likely won't just be red sauce-based pastas. That's a personal preference. Don't hate me. Delta JB asks, why, if you hold left and right, do you always go left? Also, what was your favorite state to drive through while you were moving? That's just the way it works, Delta. I wish I had a better answer, but I don't. I could try and fix it and I could try and change it, but it will most likely break something else. So, for the time being, left is better than right. As to what my favorite state to drive through was, I generally go on a cross-country road trip once a year. That's been going on for about 5 years now. Utah is an amazing state to drive through. It's very mountainous, it has great features, but honestly, this is going to be such a hot take, but hear me out. Nebraska is a great state. Yeah, it's super flat, but you can see for so far. It's a crazy experience to be able to just stand on the ground and actually just see straight without any trees or anything to obstruct your view of the horizon. Muna asks, how do you see LUX progressing in the coming years? What ideas do you have for potential future merch? Is there any room for lore being planted within the game in the coming updates? Will you ever sleep, Tino? That's a lot of questions, Muna. That's a lot of questions. We'll start with number 4. Will I ever sleep? No. How do you see LUX progressing in the coming years? LUX, again, is a community-first platform, and there are a lot of angles that I want to bring LUX into. The end goal for LUX, the true vision of LUX, is what I consider the multiplayer browser, to be able to explore the internet in its entirety with your friends and other communities that you're part of. What ideas did you have for potential future merch? I think plushies are a great start for merch. I think t-shirts are a great start for merch. However, not to throw stones at other people who do merch, I'm not a fan of just slapping on a logo on a sweatshirt and calling it merch. I love fashion, and I would want that to be reflected in the merch that is released for LUX. I'm also actively looking for ideas. If anyone has what they would want to see in merch, please let me know. Is there any room for lore being planted within the game in the coming updates? Absolutely. And there is also lore in the game currently that no one has discovered. I think that's a problem with my end of making it a little bit too difficult to uncover this lore, but we'll tweak those numbers and go from there. Mew asks, Easter egg hint please, sir. No. Thank you again for all your questions. I'm super excited about this next update, and stay tuned for more.